Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Watch Junkie. Today I'm going to review that watch. Quick wrist check. I'm wearing my SRP 637, which I'll do a separate review. What I wanted to talk about is this watch. This is the Seiko Stargate, reference number SKZ323K1. And let's talk about the features. This is a mechanical automatic watch with 316L stainless steel case construction, 120 clicks unidirectional timing bezel with that funky Lume pip, domed hardlex crystal, unsigned screw-down crown, screw-in case back, solid links stainless steel bracelet with solid end links, signed double deployant clasp with dive extension, and a 4 micro adjustment that uses a pin and collar links. This is powered by a Seiko in-house movement, and that is the caliber 7S36, which is 23 joules, beats at 21,600 vibration per hour, 41-hour power reserve, self-winding, no hacking and hand-winding, and with a day-date complication. This watch is also an ISO 6425 certified dive watch, which can go down 200 meters of water depths. Like any other Seiko's dive watches in the Prospects line, this one here is also a true dive watch. Alright, let's talk about the dial. It is a white-colored split-layered dial with a little bit of sunburst effect. We have their Seiko branding and hour indices are applied. Automatic and divers 200 meters above 6 o'clock are printed. The white chapter ring has a printing hour and minute tracks. Day-date window also has a printed border. The Sumo style hands, hour and minute hands are glossy finished, filled with lume, but notice that black paint near to the center part. The second hand is black finished with red arrow tip filled with lume as well. The high polished hour indices are also filled with lume. Let's talk about the case. The case shape is somewhat reminiscent to the vintage Seiko Diver 6159 back in the late 60s. Also quite similar to the SLA-25 and the Sumo, except for its asymmetrical shape on the right side where the crown lies. The curved under case shape tends to comply to the wrist, making this piece the most comfortable watch to wear in my collection. The crown has a red stripe. It serves as an indicator when it aligns to the case. It means that the crown is screwed in safely. For the finishing, brushed bezel with painted field engraved minute markings, polished chevron lume pip. Some people hate it, but personally I like it. We have a polished inner ring that separates the bezel and the crystal. The case is brushed on the top side of the lugs. On the sides, it's a multiple finishing. We have polished on the upper and lower bevels, brushed on the middle. The underside is polished. The center part of the case back is brushed, engraved with Tsunami logo and laser etched information. By the way, this watch is manufactured November of 2010 based on the first two characters on the serial number, which stands ON, and I got it brand new, old stock though. The bracelet has a combination of brushed and polished area on top, polished sides, clasp is brushed on top and polished on the sides. Looking at the dimensions, we have 43.5 case diameter measuring from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Lug to lug is around 49.5 millimeters. Thickness is 12.5 millimeters and the lug opening is 22 millimeters. The bracelet is 22 millimeters and it tapers down to 20, back up to 22 on the clasp. Okay, so let's turn off the lights to check the lume. And let's charge it up. Okay, so lume pip, indices, hour, minute, and second hands are all lumed. It uses a Seiko Lume Bright, so nothing much to talk about. It's like a torch. And giving you a perspective on how it sits on a 6.5-inch wrist, it sits comfortably on my wrist due to its case design. Not too tall, but has pretty good heft to it. The bracelet is not too bad as well. It rattles a bit, but as a Seiko addict, This OEM bracelet has grown on me, and I like it. One thing to point out is the chevron lume pip. Some owners tend to lose this as over time, this screw that holds it tends to loosen. I just applied a Loctite on the screw and screw it back in tightly. So there you have it, the Seiko Stargate reference number SKZ323K1. This is a long discontinued product and finding one of these are quite tricky, especially for the price, so good luck if you're hunting one. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about my reviews in the future, hit subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at WatchJunkie99. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, just leave a comment down below. Until then, this is Watch Junkie saying keep watching. Bye bye now.